Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the SpaceBound Cowboys Rival Series. Here in the SpaceBound Cowboys Rival Series, the very best of SBC go head-to-head in intense battles where every shot, save, goal, and moment matters. Players compete for glory, victory, and most importantly, bounty hunter points. Rack up bounty hunter points, dominate your rivals, and upgrade your SBC player card to new levels of power and prestige. Who will rise to the top and claim the ultimate bragging rights? Catch all the action every Tuesday on Twitch at twitch.tv/SBC_Chenzo. Join the rivalry. Earn, upgrade, dominate.
SpaceBound Cowboys week number 2 matchup on Champions Field. It looks like they're joining into the game now. They got someone named Splashy, Blaspect, AFG0, and then on our half, you know the teams already. This is week number 2. You have to know what's going on at this point. You just have to. We got Robert. Let's make sure everyone's okay. Wait, this is not, Bando's not in here. So we're gonna restart. Wait, did they just play this out? I'm actually confused myself. The commentator has no idea what's happening. It does look like they play this out, and Bando has 100 boost to work with. Goes for the double off the backboard. Robert Vegas putting this one to the mid. No, cut off by Blaspect, and we are just jumping right into this game here. Best of 5, 3v3, of course. Once again, it's the SpaceBound Cowboys versus the New Age Wolves. That was a beautiful pass there to the midfield. Blaspect getting sent to the wayside. That's a huge boost steal from Robert, but Splashy plays this one. Has a bunch of time to work with. We'll have to see. The pre-jump coming out from the New Age Wolves. Either they're super confident in their ability or they just want to put that pressure on the SpaceBound Cowboys early. It does seem like the New Age Wolves have had a little bit more opportunities a minute into this game here, but we'll have to see as they feel each other out. Remember, these game number 1s are just those feeler games. They're just trying to get their wits about them, understand what's going on. I'm sure both teams have had great warm-up sessions with their squad to get settled here for week number 2 in the Royalty Series. Jay tries to find a shot on target, but the double commit Yo, you guys were spamming that shit. We just missed the first goal. wait, I want to know, was I talking to them or some shit? Yeah, there was no one. Yeah, you guys are. That just threw me all off, dog. Anyways, 3 minutes and 32 seconds. We do have a 1-0 lead for the New Age Wolves, and Splashy tries to send this one mid. Bando's playing a little bit slow around this one. Robert does cut it off. Chenzo, can we scrim the premier team for warm-up for our game? Yeah, absolutely. I think we need some scrim teams, but let's get back to this series here. I would say a slower game 1 here, as we only have 1 goal in 2 minutes, obviously, of the 5-minute game here. It's a 1v1. Bando versus... Oh, it's Spacey. Okay, there we go. I thought that was... Now I'm confusing myself. Sent to the mid. Bando will be the first one to this ball. Plays it to himself. Can he find the shot on target? No, Blastback cuts it off. There is a lot of pressure coming out here from the New Age Wolves. We'll have to see what the SpaceBound Cowboys can do differently to maintain this ball as they throw this one away. Jay takes it into the corner. Can't find the second touch, but maybe the low 50 is going to look good for them. The physical play starting to come out here by the New Age Wolves, but the demos are still coming through here by... I do believe that is Splashy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Jay to the back wall. He's faking this for his team. It sounds like they're up. And a rare miss from the double tap on Bando. Jay's last back here with 65 boosts to utilize. And it just seems like the New Age Wolves are able to put so much pressure onto the SpaceBound Cowboys. They're struggling to get it out of their half, and then once they do, their possession is just immediately shut down. We're always seeing these 1-2 passing plays. They're always sending it mid. They're always utilizing more than one player. Even the physical play here by Bando, they just can't find the shot on target. Robert Vegas with 0 boost passes this ball to the New Age Wolves, but they're also 0 boost. Now we're seeing the demos. They must have talked about this at some capacity, saying we need to open up space. We need to open up some of the lanes here. And actually the team demo here, double tap opportunity from Jay, but the awkward save. AFG makes a heroic save. Blastbeck with the shot. It turns into a fake. There we go. SpaceBound Cowboys, they have to be about even on demos now. And as I chuckle as I say that, I mean, it's ever so important to go for these demo plays and threes so it can open up lanes like this. Although Blastbeck was able to make this save, Blastbeck was not able to hold on long enough as the pressure just kept coming from SBC. SpaceBound Cowboys, J Miner throwing this shot on target. It wasn't a fast one, it wasn't a flashy one, but sometimes that's all you need in 3v3. Get the bumps, have the rotations. Splashy with a... they're trying something new on the kickoff, which we don't see that often. It might even be an own goal here by Bando. No, double commit from the SpaceBound Cowboys. At this point, they need to slow down, relax, get the ball out of here, stop panicking a little bit, possess the ball right here like Robert is doing, send a shot on target. They might have an open lane. The double tap opportunity again is missed. That one was a little bit awkward, but still scoreable. Blastbeck plays this one mid for Splashy. Shot on target, top bins. Jay makes an epic save to get this one away, but not for long as Blastbeck sends this one back on target. Robert Vegas has possession of the ball, 0 boost, and it's up to Jay to send this one downfield. The net was open for a minute, but Blastbeck playing a vital role here as a third man. He's always there to make this save. And once again, we see Blastbeck all the way back. As I was saying that, he just rotates back with 100 boost. 10 seconds left in regulation. It's 1-1. It looks like this game will be going to OT, but we'll have to see here. Is this pass down to the right corner? Shot on target. Double commit for the New Age Wolves, and this one does touch the ground. Overtime in game number 1. Here we go. Robert Vegas sends the kickoff down to Splashy. Splashy is able to use the time that he was granted to get a first touch, but deflected away by Bando. Demo in the midfield. It seems like ever since we mentioned something, these demos started coming out for SpaceBound Cowboys. An epic save by Splashy. Gets sent downfield as far as Blastbeck, who's able to flick over one. Jay takes out 2 defenders. It's now a 3v1. Splashy has to prove himself against the SBC offense. Double commit again. It's like an air show out here on Champions Field. The pinch opportunity goes into the corner. AFG is going to collect 100 boosts, send this one to Splashy, but Jay cuts it off. Does Jay find the second touch, or does he leave it for a teammate? He's actually turning in for the demo play. Robert sends this one to Bando. Bando down to Jay. Jay for the shot. He's actually bumped away. What a beautiful passing play by your North American SpaceBound Cowboy team. All right, 1 minute into OT, still 1-1. Shot on target, the triple commit from SpaceBound Cowboys. They couldn't articulate who was going to go for this ball. And it turns out the 50 from Robert into Splashy goes into the bottom right corner of their net. And the New Age Wolves take game number 1. And this is reminiscent of their first week 1 series. They actually lost game number 1, and then they swept the team. So this is a best of 5, so we still have a bunch of games here. So quit trying, I don't care is Bando. That is Bando. But here we go, game number 2. We have to see if SBC, I think they had wonderful opportunities. I think they had great chances and demo plays and lanes to be cleared. And here's one here by Jay. This is what we have to see by SpaceBound Cowboys. Good spacing between these team members. They know AFG's low boost. He goes for the early challenge, and Blastbeck thinks the first man is taking the shot. This is what we're used to seeing from the SpaceBound Cowboys, but last game just showed us how sometimes they might just panic a little bit here. That's a great 50 by Robert, staying on the ball. He turns for the midfield boost, staying a part of the play, and here we go. We see Robert challenging first, takes Blastbeck out of the play. Not so far. I mean, that's just a great touch. Bando has 30 boosts to work with. Tries to get around Blastbeck. Jay pops this one up. Bando's going to have to make a 0 boost save. All right, this is the moment. That's a great save by Jay. He backflips into the redirect. But this is the moment where they have to have their wits about them and regain control of this ball. Now, if they're under too much pressure, do they just send it by the wayside? Do they just clear the ball, play that boomer ball that NA is kind of used to? Bando stayed persistent on the pinch opportunity there and kind of played the whiff. Once again, all right, here we go. SpaceBoundCowboys are finally grabbing this pressure and holding on to it. In the New Age Wolves orange side of the field, do we have a shot here? No, it is deflected away by Blastspec. Huge props to Blastspec right there for the patience on that play. Goes for the bump. Robert dodges the bump, gets the save out to Bando. Bando pre-flips into the pinch downfield. A huge 50-50 for Robert. Let's see if Robert can find the demo. He can, but will this turn into an opportunity? Jay sends this one mid. It's just AFG 0 back. Shot on target. Saved away by Blastspec. That's another double commit. They have to be careful doing this. They are not going to get away with these double commits for very long. They just are not. And that's what they tend to do. They play so fast for their own good and sometimes for the opponent's own good as well. Because they play so fast when they double commit, it's not such of a problem. But it's not the immediate shot or the immediate play where it bites them in the butt. It actually happens about 30-40 seconds later when a player has no boost. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. We still have a 1-goal game. Seems like this game has slowed down just a little bit. I mean, although it's been an absolute shooting match, we haven't seen any goals from the New Age Wolves at all. So Blastspec's going to play this one to the corner. Robert takes his ball. Bando's last man back here. They try to find the pass mid, but Blastspec isn't able to keep this into the SpaceBoundCowboys half. Double opportunity for Robert. Can't find it. Jay plays this one slow around 1. Robert's going to turn on this ball. Splashy has to get this out of his half. Blastspec double off the sidewall. Can't find it. Once again, here we go. 2v2 in the North. Wait, I keep wanting to say North American Wolves. No, the New Age Wolves. A beautiful 50 by Bando. Robert's here next to cut this one off. Bando's looking for the demo. He can't find it. Into the corner it goes. 50-50. Jay sends this one out to empty space. It looks like there were some physical plays on the pitch. Jay for the save. Can't find it. Top right bins for Blastspec. It was a huge shot and a huge goal. They had to come back at some time. 1-1 tied up with a minute and 40 left to go. You start to get concerned when it reaches below 2 minutes. Are we going to score this goal soon, or what is going to happen? Is the SpaceBoundCowboys going to score another one on us? No, they actually tie the game. I do believe Blastspec wanted to send this pass out to his teammate who was on the wall, but couldn't find it. Jay overcommitting just a little bit. Robert's buying a lot of time for his team. Although the Wolves are in the blue half, they don't have a lot of boost to use. Splashy again chasing this ball. Gets the demo on 1, but this ball sent mid. Just for Jay to do what with this? Send it mid again, but Bando's last. He does go for this ball. 50-50 mid. Jay turns on this. Who's the second person to turn on this one? It's a double commit again from the SpaceBoundCowboys. One thing they're doing, though, I have to give credit where credit is due. One thing the SpaceBoundCowboys are doing is creating opportunities, and we talked about this last time. It's talked about in our coaching sessions and all these things, where you're creating opportunities. It's good, but don't get too eager. The double commits are hurting you. Crossbar down and in. Bando says, all right, we learned, Chenzo. How about you shut your mouth over there and watch me score this third goal of the game. 35 seconds left. Now, this isn't a dagger by any means. They have 35 seconds to score 1 goal, but I will say the next goal that is scored, regardless of what team, that's a beautiful bump by Bando, by the way, but regardless of who scores the next goal, I do think it's going to be a pivotal goal here, because SpaceBoundCowboys, you have to imagine, their aura is up right now. They have 20 seconds to hold on, but you still have to play this game as if it's 0-0. I mean, this is a neck-at-neck game here, and definitely two teams of absolute titans. 10 seconds counting down. Here we go. The pressure is on. Shot on target. Sent mid. Bando did steal the boost away from Splash. He still has a lot to work with, though. And this one does stay on the ground. 1-1. SpaceBoundCowboys take game number 2. Bando, Robert Vegas, and Jay Miner with the MVP. 3v3 Champions Field. Game number 3. There we go. Barl's working hard up there. SBC's working hard out there on the field. And so are the Wolves. This is a tight matchup. But game number 3, let's see what happens. It would seem like both teams are warmed up at this point. Now it's time to perfect their play styles. It's time to perfect those mechanics, those demos, the clears, everything about threes. So important in this game number 3 because it sets you up for match point. Can Robert find the first goal here? There's no one home. He was knocking on the door and no one was there. Beautiful 50 into the corner here. Robert, if he didn't conserve his boost on the beginning of the last play, if that made any sense, he wouldn't have been able to get there. Double kickoff from the SpaceBound Cowboys. It goes in their favor. Splashy's the first one up to this. Cut off by Jay. It's a double opportunity. Jay goes up for it again. It's a double commit, but it doesn't matter. Jay, they're 2 goals up in 27 seconds. Here we go. Game number 2 is starting off strong for the SpaceBound Cowboys. They look good out there. They do, but we know Wolves and we know their ability to come back and stay strong in these games, so don't let it fool you. We're only 27 seconds in, and we'll have to see if they can hold on here. Robert into the corner, whiffs on the ball, but Bando covers his teammate there and gets a nice challenge. Robert's up for this one touch. Jay and Bando have 100 boosts. Robert's going to utilize the pads there to rotate around. He has boost to work with as well. I like this play here by Bando. He just clears the ball. There's too much pressure. Let's just get it out. Once again, another double commit. It's okay. It's something we have to talk out amongst our team. I know they're in comms and I know they're locked in, but something about those double commits is throwing the SpaceBound Cowboys team off. Jay sends his shot downfield. Can't find the demo on AFG. AFG did switch cars into the Octane. You love to see it. Shot on target, double attempt, cut away by Bando. Sent as far as AFG. AFG throws this one up for Splashy. Splashy to the top left corner, and it's in! 2-1. I think this was an own goal. What happened here? AFG, redirect, up to Splashy. Splashy, crossbar down. Okay, don't know if that... No. That was crossbar, post, and in. I don't think that hit off Jay. I mean, you definitely have to jump for that ball as close as that was. Maybe a kickoff goal here for Robert. Robert also is not able to steal the boost away. Bando with a double opportunity. Jay's there quickly to shut the play down. Splashy using all of his boost to get this redirect. It was a great touch, though, as he leaves this one for AFG. AFG plays this one, tries to play below Bando, but got his money's worth because he got the double commit anyways. Blasbeck is able to play this one to Splashy. Splashy goes for the shot. Shot on target, and it's all tied up. We were just talking about this. It took him a little bit longer to get that second goal, but Splashy drops this one down for the pass and actually gets awarded for the shot. I think they were expecting Blasbeck to take the shot, and it never came through, but maybe Blasbeck was expecting the defender to make the touch. Oh, man, if we're confused, they definitely have to be confused out there on the field. Robert goes up for this one, finds the demo. This might be an opportunity for Jay. Jay lines up for the double, cuts off. Jay, AFG into the sidewall, goes for the pre-flip. Not a lot of boost to use. Robert sends this into the corner. Now we're seeing these awkward touches again by the Wolves. I mean, they're just able to play to their teammates and to each other so well. This might be a doink opportunity by Splashy. No, but he stays with this ball, getting spun out. Robert's lurking for the demo again. He tries to flick this ball on target, but Blasbeck is just a brick wall. He's the iron teammate that the Wolves need. Double opportunity. No, Jay does cut this one off. Almost send it into the own goal, but that doesn't matter so much. Maybe Bando to Robert. They have to figure out these plays. They're all low boost again. Double committing. The SpaceBound Cowboys need to work on that. It's slowing them down. It's hurting them. But when they're on offense, they are all guns blazing. It looks like they're such a strong team, but on defense, sometimes those double commits come back to bite them. As we see here, Robert utilizing his skill in ones. Shout out to Robert. He was in a Mexican 1v1 tournament soon. I think he did pretty well in there. And that's just to note that he is a legend out here on the field for the SpaceBound Cowboys. Splashy flicks this one over the defense. It's a double commit by the Wolves. AFG 0 tosses this one up to Robert. Bando takes this one away. I do want to note, at a minute 40 again, we're all tied up, 2-2. Blasbeck isn't able to save this one away. Almost a free shot from Robert. It took the defense a little bit to get there. Oh no, Bando with the whiff on the open net. Jay instant challenging this one on the roof. Isn't able to find the shot. Demo comes through. Good patience here by Bando. despite the pressure, despite all the shots, we are still tied up 2-2. 1 minute left. This is the closest series we have had so far between all the teams of SBC. Pass mid. Bando cuts this one off. Now Jay has a lot of boost to work with, but is left with the responsibility of clearing this ball. He can't find it. Robert Vegas has no space to work with. AFG 0 into the corner. This one's mid. Jay goes for the touch. There's not a lot of pressure. Once again, we're seeing the SBC squad panic just a little bit when this ball is in their half. All right, now that the ball's on the Wolves side, what is SBC going to do? AFG instantly sending it back down. Splashy gets the demo. They're just under so much pressure. This one's 50'd out. Jay sends the shot downfield. Splashy, they have man advantage, the SpaceBoundCowboys. They don't have boost advantage, but nonetheless, they send this one on target. Splashy whiffs the ball here. Bando should have a... No, it's actually cut off by Jay. I thought that ball was going to get left for Bando. What's happening here in front of the net? They look a little bit lost. 5 seconds of regulation. Shot on target into the corner. Top bins. Robert Vegas is able to find the ground pinch on target. 2 seconds left. We've seen crazy shots, but I don't know if they'll be able to make one in 2 seconds. We'll have to see. Was that the dagger in this third game? Is that what they needed? The SpaceBoundCowboys caught a break. And this one will end up on the Wolves side. Shot on target for the double. Can he find it? My goodness, this one hits the ground. Game number 3. Your SpaceBound Cowboy team is on match point. Here we go. Game number 4. Yes, game number 4. Wolves versus SBC. SBC is on match point of the best of 5. Here we go. And this one seems to be an early goal for the Wolves. They strike back almost instantly. Okay, there we go. There you have it. Look, 4:58. So that means you can score in 2 seconds. I don't know if you guys caught on to that, but they had 2 seconds last game, and they found that goal here in 2 seconds. So I just want to point that out. It is possible in threes to score in 2 seconds. Into the corner it goes. Left for AFG for the shot. This one bounces mid. Roberts up. Good 50 here, but I heard Bando go up as well, and at some point he cut away from this ball. Gets the bump on one. I didn't expect Blastbeck to get the touch there either, and nor did Bando, but he did. A little double commit here in the corner. Once again, not so much. He just rotates out. He's going to collect some pads, and Blastbeck goes for the redirect. Can't find it. Leaves this one for AFG 0. While he goes for the shot, gets the demo on Jay. I will say, as these players started to speed up later in the series, we've started to see less and less demos. Now, is the physical play and bump still there? Sure. But the demos have slowed down just a little bit. Into the corner it goes. AFG 0 is looking for a pass to his teammates. Flicks it over one, but Robert's there to cut it off. It's a good 50. Back into the Wolves half. Left to Bando. Robert goes up. Is he going to get the redirect pass down? No. 50-50 into the corner, but Bando stays on this. Good patience by him. He finds the flick towards net. Is it a pass for Jay? No. Sent into the corner. Bando stealing their 100 boost. This is the pressure that we're used to seeing from your SpaceBound Cowboy squad. AFG sends this one to the wayside, but has 0 boost to work with. They're desperate. They're trying to get some of this possession themselves, and it looks like that was a fake by Robert. Bando goes up. Can't find the touch. Will this one go into their net? No. And even after the double tap opportunity, no, it gets shut down. Bando leaves this one for Robert. Robert sending it all the way downfield. Splashy can't get the best touch in the world. And this one gets sent up for Bando. Bando leaves it again for Robert. They're just going back and forth and back and forth. The double commit for the SpaceBound Cowboys. Demo opens up the space. Jay flicks over one. Into the corner it goes. Double commit again for the SpaceBound Cowboys. But the physical play just shuts them down. Top right corner for Bando, and they tie it up. What a series of events here. Robert knows that he double commits, just stays on the demo, and resets Blastbeck just enough to where he can't make the save. And I mean, that shot was just placed perfectly in the top corner. There's nothing you can do about that. Remember, guys, we are 2-1 in the series in favor of the SpaceBound Cowboys, and we are all tied up 1-1, 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in game number 4. This one's tossed up for Splash. He gets shut down by Jay. Robert is just hunting for the demos. That's his only goal this point. Bando leaves the double for Robert. Good fakes here. We're seeing the patience by the SpaceBound Cowboys. Can we have it here? AFG 0 utilizing all of his boost to send this one mid for Blastspect, but once again, we're seeing the patience by the SpaceBoundCowboys. These balls look dangerous, but not quite, especially when the SpaceBoundCowboys have 100 boost between all three of them. It's a good 50 here. Splashy was trying to find the demo on Bando, but he dodged both demos and gets the ball. Tries to pass this out to Jay. Jay with the half flip flick, can't find it. Robert to the corner, try to find that right side of the net. This one is neck at neck, just like the other games have been. Into the corner it goes. Jay stays on this one. Kind of is faking out the other team here and his own team. He doesn't have a lot of boost to work with, and Blastspect turns on this one. Robert will go off the ceiling. I was waiting to see if he would do that. Double commit on the Wolves half. Bando has a good opportunity to score this one. Plays it behind him and takes the 50 into the net. Bando taking an ever so fast game and just slowing this one down to half speed. 0.5 speed, controls the ball, possession behind the defender, and it gets pinched into the Wolves net. SpaceBoundCowboys are up 2-1. Splashy pre-jumps this one, but Robert takes it for the low 50. Blastspect has 100 boost to work with and a whole field as well. Sends this one for the double opportunity, and it's set on target by AFG. 4-goal game here in game number 4. Blastspect, knowing that he does not have a shot there, also realizing at the same time there's no one on backboard. And I was told that the wall, well, guess what, is always going to pass the ball back to you. It's never going to mess that touch up. As long as you hit the backboard, you know, relatively somewhat close to goal, you will be all right. Jay has opportunity here, gets shut down by AFG. Now, as soon as SpaceBoundCowboys found some aura here, some energy, some of the speed and possession, the Wolves always seem to just counterattack and come back and tie the game up. They're never under that much pressure. It's too much of an issue. That's a good boost steal away from Jay. Jay goes for the fake on the doink. Robert's up. Can he find the double? No, not when Splashy's on the backboard to save this ball. Blastspect with 100 boost. We're seeing him on these wall touches. It's an own goal by Bando. You hate to see it. They do have time to come back here, but it's just a freebie. This is a freebie for the Wolves. The backflip, he was just caught with his a little bit awkward on the post there. And it's 2-3. Kickoff win by the Wolves. Bando has 100 boost to work with. Kind of got faked out here by Blastspect. Didn't know who was staying on this ball. AFG sends this one. Wow, Robert tried to slow the game down again, and Blastspect just says, you know what, I'm going to utilize you as a golf tee. Sets him up. Bando, first touch is a little bit heavy. Maybe he could have put that one in front of him. Took the low 50, but last man back with that amount of pressure. 25 seconds left forward to the Wolves. It appears that will be the dagger as they just kill time here. Another shot on target. It's a little bit wide. AFG puts this one back mid. And demos are ensuing. If anything, chalk this game. Save your energy for the next one. Talk about what you got to do. Utilize this last little bit of time to just kind of iron out what needs to be done here for match point. Yeah, for both teams. Game number 5. Yo, Classy, your prediction was right on target. This is easily one of the most intense matchups so far that we've had between any squads. SpaceBoundCowboys, New Age Wolves, Champions Field, Game 5 of 5, both on match point. Here we go. Kickoff is in favor of SpaceBoundCowboys, but honestly loses it to Splashy. Splashy with the flip reset over 1. Do they find the double here? No, they can't. But AFG still, that third man for the Wolves is always up so far. With enough boost to be a problem. Jay plays this around 1, but not around Splashy. Going for the double. Can't find it, but no one is home. Where's the defense? 20 seconds in, the Wolves strike. They attack, and they pounce on their prey. 1-0. 20 seconds in, we're seeing these early goals. We saw in last game, game number 4, that the SpaceBoundCowboys got 2 goals and not a lot of time. That's a great pass off to Bando. Bando flicks it over 1. Gets the demo on the next one, but where's this ball? I don't know. Director Cam is kind of selling us right now. It's okay. Sent to the mid. Robert goes up for this. The pre-flip over 1. Leaves it for Splashy. Can he find the bump on Splashy? No. Splashy with 0 boost is still a problem. You got to get this ball out of your half. Bando's up for this, takes the shot on target. Blastbeck is able to save this one, well, until he gets demoed. This one goes as far as the crossbar and out to Splashy. Splashy and Jay line up in the midfield. Into the corner it goes. Robert steals this one away from Blastbeck. Shot on target, just a little bit wide. Jay with the follow-up, gets saved. Bando with the follow-up as well. It's a double opportunity that's saved away by Blastbeck. It was slightly awkward, but he went up early enough to fool out the defense. Splashy gets his corner 100 boost. That's huge. That is vital for them to stay in this one and not concede on a goal. Robert Vegas, I think he wanted a better clear here. Wasn't able to find it. Noticing the Wolves and how they have low boost here. They're very good at switching the field. Sending the ball to the wayside when, they just need some time. They just need some space to work with. Jay isn't able to play this one around Splashy. We're seeing the physical plays again. Is this one going to be able to be saved away? No. They are just in your face. They are going for those physical plays, the boost steals, all of the above. Robert kind of rushes on this one, and it goes mid for the shot. 2-0. They have 3 minutes and 16 seconds to come up with an answer. Can they do it? Demo again off the kickoff, and they're just always applying this pressure, and a double demo. It's open, but not for long. Bando clears this one. That's what we need to start seeing from this squad. The pressure is just too much. If they're all up, just get the ball away. Just send it downfield. Splashy leaves this one for Blastbeck. Wow, Robert gets the bump on Splashy, which is good, but sends him upfield for the demo. And here we go. That's what we were talking about. If they're all going to be up searching for these demos, more worried about your boost, just send the ball downfield. They're getting a little bit too confident. Sometimes we call this complacency. Was that a one-off mistake from them? Or is this going to continue to be happening? Robert slows this one down. Plays this around one. Can he find the wave dash flick over the next? No, Bando is going to steal this one away from Splashy. We see the Wolves with 200 boosts at least between them. Robert goes up for the double. Can't find the shot. Jay into the corner again. Pre-flip by Robert gets denied. The bump here. Wow. My goodness. My goodie. There's nothing I could even say about that. He gets bumped off the play and he stays with the ball. I think they try to get the pre-bump opportunity there. Jay with the squishy save. Into the corner it goes. They're kind of confused about who's going to take this ball, but it kind of helps out. Now it's another double commit. Jay lines up for the double. Can't find it. 2 minutes left, and we still have Wolves with a 2-1 lead. Into the corner it goes. Splashy. Don't even expect a player to be there, but Splashy's going to be there every single time. Into the mid it goes. Blastbeck uses about half his boost. Picks up the 100 to the wall. He goes. He still has a flip to utilize. Cut off by Jay. Jay uses all his boost to catch back up to this ball. Bando's left third man with 100. Goes as far as Blastbeck. We haven't seen too many mechs being utilized, but many of opportunities where they could have been. But these both these teams understanding that 3v3 is more about passing and outplaying your team in other regards than mechs. Robert flicks over one. Splashy with 0 boost. Makes the save, but let's see for how long. If we can find a challenge on this ball before it becomes a problem for the SpaceBoundCowboys. It's a missed touch in their half, and Blastbeck is able to score the 4th goal of game number 5 with a minute left. They're down by 2. The SpaceBoundCowboys need a goal. They need it soon, and they need some answers. Here we go. At this point, you want to know if that SBC squad can dig deep. They can reach down and really play the rest of this game with their soul. I know they are already, and the Wolves are as well. You can see it out here on the field that they are giving this their all. Splashy into the corner. Leaves this for Blastbeck. I will note that anytime the Wolves go for some type of possession, they are looking for the demolition. And they're not all in the same corner like the SpaceBoundCowboys. We don't need superheroes at this time, and Bando isn't. He's going to set it up for Jay. I really thought Bando was going to turn into the superhero here. Goes for the double, isn't able to find it. Goes up and down like a yo-yo, passes it to Jay and slams this one home. 2-3 with 24 seconds left. Now, we've seen goals in less time than this. In fact, we've seen goals in 2 seconds, so 20 seconds is definitely enough time, especially after a kickoff like this. No, but Roberts' 0 boost isn't able to utilize this here. Bando with 100 into the corner, but Splashy's there, cuts him off. Closing down on 10 seconds. It's a 1v1 opportunity. Jay versus AFG into the corner it goes. Could he have taken the shot there? Or should he have opted for the pass? We have 4 seconds left, and Wolves will be your winner. This one gets sent down to the SpaceBoundCowboys. As soon as this ball touches the ground, it will be game match point for the Wolves. This one gets tossed up. AFG plays it to the side. Jay's up for the pass. This one's going to touch the ground. They could not keep it up. GG's ensue. The New Age Wolves take the 3-2 victory. SpaceBoundCowboys are officially not undefeated anymore. That was the first loss. Wolves, GG's. The SpaceBoundCowboys, GG's. You guys played amazing. And the Royalty Series continues. Thank you for watching. If you're going to be on the YouTubes and or the Twitch as of right now, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to all the people in here making their presence known for this game. Thank you guys.